We use an HPTLC typically, and you can use an HPLC also, but a high performance thin layer chromatograph is a piece of equipment that you make an extract of the raw material and you compare it on a slide that has stacks of different colors. And you compare it to what's known as a BRM, or a botanical reference material. So we'll pay a lot of money for, just because we're talking about kava, say this little botanical reference material, just like 10, 15, 20 grams, that has been certified by botanists and an organization that say, hey, this is kava kava. We know it's kava kava. It's been botanically keyed out in the field. This is the identity. This is the species, so on and so forth. This is what it is. So when you make an extract of that and you get your chromatographic slide and you take that and you put it next to the material that you have, you can look at it and do a compare and contrast. If it has all of the same, markers and indicators, then yes, you can say, okay, great, this is kava kava. And the other thing you can do with HPTLC is those bands that exist in your column, there's varying degrees of brightness. So you can also look at this comparison, and you can also do it with extracts, not just the raw material. But you can look at it and say, oh, this is not very potent, or it doesn't have a lot of vitality. It's kind of swaggy, and we're going to reject it. So we evaluate it that way. If we need to, we'll test it for heavy metals. And then also we do a full microbiological count on it. So TAPC, which means total aerobic plate count. So microorganisms, bacteria that you don't want to have over a certain level. And then we test for yeast and mold, and we also test for salmonella and a couple of other real specific pathogens that can, mess you up a little bit if you get exposed to it. So it goes through a rigorous testing process before we even start the extraction process.